not meant to be read. My darling Cecilia, if you're reading this, then I've died. Okay. Okay. Hey, Bookworms!
Oh.
Hey, Bookworms! Mom here, aka Sarah.
And Char.
And we're actually going thrifting today. It's been a minute since we've been thrifting.
It honestly has. Like, I'm so excited to go in. We haven't been in this one in a while.
Yeah.
Like, a long while.
So we don't know how much of what we're gonna get today because we've been getting a lot of books, a lot of new ones too, because our birthdays have been around and Mother's Day and all that jazz. So we'll really see. We're kind of nitpicky about what we're getting right now, not picking up just too much randoms, because we have a lot of books that we genuinely want to read. So if whatever we pick up in here has got to be things that we desperately want.
Yeah, and it's got to be in very good condition.
In
like,
very good
condition.
Yeah, so we're gonna take you guys along. I don't know if we can film while we're in there because they always have so much, like such loud music, but we will film and show you guys some of what we see, and then we'll touch base with you when we get home, and also show you our haul if we do get one.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay guys, so it is the next day. Is it the next day?
A day or two afterwards.
We did end up getting a couple of books, but we didn't get to film them yet. So we'll film them because today we're actually going on another day
again.
Yeah, another day of thrifting. We didn't find a lot at the other place, but we did pick up a couple of books.
Yeah.
So where are we going
None
today?
of them were mine. No, why do they have anything for me? I should just send them a list. These are the books I expect to see there next time.
Yeah, they had a lot of repeats, but then today we're going to be going to Talese.
We usually find a lot of good things there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you guys along again, and we'll show you what they have. Hopefully they have some new things, and if they don't, yeah, well, that's too bad. That's too dang bad. But we will do a little sit-down video when we get back and touch base with you guys. Yeah, so we'll see you. Okay guys, so we have taken you guys thrifting with us over the past, I think 3 days. Was it 3 days?
Yeah,
or 4 days?
3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days. And if you guys remember, our channel kind of started out with us thrifting because when we decided we want to do we wanted to read and we wanted to do booktube. That was one of the easiest ways to start getting a bunch of books and be able to kind of build up our TBR. But as we've been getting into reading a ton, we've been buying a lot more as well by just out of the bookstores. And so we decided to just kind of bring back the thrifting a little bit, just go and check out what was in the local thrift shops. And man, oh man, what did we find?
Oh my goodness. We haven't been to the thrift store in like weeks, and our first time going around in a while, we find nothing. We didn't find anything really from our TBR, and the things that we did find weren't in the best condition. So.
Okay, did they move it? Every Oh wow. In this particular store, the one that we thought was our favorite, it shifted, like it changed when we walked in. They were like, what? And I think they removed either a whole gondola. If they didn't remove it, they changed it up, and now we have lost like an entire section of books for like us. So that was a little different, and it definitely changed things up because I didn't find anything there, and neither did you. But actually before that, the first book thrift store, the first thrift shop that we went to, I actually did find 2 books. We looked a ton and couldn't find anything really either. And I found 2 books there, and I waited to share with you the books because I kind of thought that we were gonna have a whole, like a bunch. Even though I made a pact with myself saying I don't want to pick up too many new
books I don't really care to read, just
or
like
books that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah,
I want to do my research, and it's got to be stuff that's on my TBR for real. So because our library has gotten quite extensive, guys. If you haven't seen it, I think we're due for a tour. We should do a tour because it's not like what it used to be at all. That being said, we were delaying it thinking that we would have a large selection to show you. It is not that. I have 4 books. I found a couple things. You didn't.
I'm 0, y'all.
Yeah. So in the first shop that we went, so
despite not seeing a whole lot of books for ourselves, we were able to capture a whole lot of books that were there at the thrift stores.
We tried to show you guys some of what were available there, because while they're not on our TBRs, they could be on yours. And it's not to say that you're in our area, but it's just to more so show you that there's still stuff in the thrift store despite us not finding what we are looking for.
Right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them are in good condition.
That's true. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the first 2 books that I got at the first bookstores. The first one being this one. It's called The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty. Oh my gosh, I didn't hear her name Moriarty. That's like
Moriarty.
Where's that from? Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. Yeah. So I got this one, and it's a book that I've actually previously owned. I owned it during a season where I wasn't reading as much, but I had it. My husband had actually heard about it through like a CBC. He listens to CBC a lot, and they always have like really good book reviews. Some of my favorite books have been through him listening and recommending. So I did get this one, but then because I wasn't a frequent reader back then, I kind of rested it somewhere, and I just don't know where the heck the book just up and went. So
it disappeared on you.
It just disappeared, and I've seen it in a few reviews a couple of times, and I'm like, if I ever see it again, I will probably pick it up. And we saw it in really good condition. It's like honestly really good condition. It was $6.49, and while it's like, I'm telling you, thrift stores prices are not what they used to be. It's $6.49, and it's very close to book outlet pricing, especially when Book Outlet is having a sale. So I really debated about it, but it was in really good condition that I was like, it was worth it because I saved $1, I guess. I got $1, and sometimes, you know, you never know. The way Book Outlet is set up, like sometimes you might order it and it's not going to be in mint condition because it's not about that. It's not like brand new. They are brand new, but they're not brand new, if you know what I mean. Kind of like sometimes the book can come a little rough, so you just never know. And I figured this looked really good. So what this one is about is a what's this one about? This one, it says it's at the heart of the husband's secret is a letter that's not meant to be read. My darling Cecilia, if you're reading this, then I've died. Okay. Okay. Imagine that your husband wrote you a letter to be opened after his death. Imagine, too, that the letter contains his deepest, darkest secret. Something with the potential to destroy not just the life you built together, but the lives of others as well. Imagine that you stumble across the letter while your husband is still very much alive. Cecilia Fitzpatrick has achieved it all. She's incredibly successful. She's an incredibly successful businesswoman, a pillar at her small community, and a devoted wife and mother. Her life is as orderly and spotless as her home. But a letter is about to change everything, and not just for her. Rachel and Tess barely know Cecilia or each other, but they are about to feel the earth-shattering repercussions of her husband's secret. Yo, that sounds really crazy. I don't know why I didn't pick this up faster, but I mean, before I was an avid reader, I was reading things here and there. But it wouldn't have been at the rate of which I'm reading now. So this book had the potential to get lost somewhere and probably donated somewhere too. So I'm glad I found that one.
That sounds right up your alley. Like
it does. Yeah. I don't know what it is about these husband's secret and husband's books. It's just like, I guess, married couple books and like just the craziness and stuff. I don't know what it is, but they can be some like really interesting books. So anyways, the next book that I found is called 6 Weeks to Live. I don't know why I'm sounding like so enthusiastic, because I did read the synopsis of this and I wasn't quite I picked it up and I was like, let me put it back down because I don't know if I want to read about that. It's like, basically it's like this woman who became terminally ill, and I think she has brain cancer, but then somewhere in the lines after having had cancer, she's determined that she was actually being poisoned for a period of time, and it's by her ex-husband. That's basically kind of all I know. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should read. But then I put it down. Then I asked Char, and Char was like, you need to read that. So I picked it up. It's called 6 Weeks to Live by Catherine Mackenzie. And it just sounded really interesting. Oh my gosh. So yeah, never heard of this, never seen it. And I think I reviewed it. It got about a 3.7 or 3.5, I believe. No. On this day, I forgot my actual phone, so I wasn't able to check Goodreads. So this is the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Let's check this one out and see what the reviews are, because rarely does this girl right here purchase things from the thrift store without kind of reviewing it, unless I already know about the book and know that I want to read it.
One book that you did get from, not even from the thrift store, but from Costco, that you did not review.
Had a 2.5. I don't even know if it was 2.5 or 2.4. And I bought that one fully brand new. I had to send it back. I was like, oh my gosh. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm already at a strain for time. Like, I cannot afford to sit and read a 2.4 star book. Just wasting my time. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I sent that back with my hubby last weekend. I was like, I'm not even gonna tell you the name of it because it's just, well, actually, what was it called?
It was called the Breakup Vacation.
Yeah, it's called The Breakup Vacation, and it just the cover looked really good. When I actually checked out the reviews after, others said the same thing they said the same things that matched up with how I was feeling. They're like, the cover of this book kind of sold it. It kind of sucked me in because it looked like the perfect vacation, like read or summer read.
Exactly.
But my gosh, the rating was saying something different. So thank God I was able to bring that back in a timely manner. Thank you, Costco, because they're so good with returns. Had it been like from the bookstore, if I'd lost my receipt and if the time had passed, I would have had to keep it.
And you would have read it.
And you'd probably not read it.
Probably not read it.
You would have probably wound up in a free library.
Here, wait, let's see the rating for this one.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna give it at least like a 3.49.
At least a 3.49?
Yeah.
Okay, it got a 3.64.
Oh, okay. Okay, I feel good about this one. I feel good. Okay, that's awesome. Like,
Right?
that gives me I can work with that.
Exactly, yeah.
I can work with that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hold on. We didn't do this one either. The husband's secret.
The husband's
Yo.
secret. Okay.
Okay, guess, do you see the rating?
I don't remember, but I think I remember that one being good. So I'm going to say like a 3.78.
3.95.
Wow. Okay. So your girl's winning today. That's not the right book. That's not the right book. I am winning. Okay. Okay. Oh. So where did I find this one?
You found that one at the same place, I think.
Oh, okay. Also, so I forgot, at the other bookstore, the main one, I also did find this book, and it was called Housebreaking. Charlotte found this one for me. It's called Housebreaking. Housebreaking?
Yeah.
Housebreaking. Yeah, it was called Housebreaking. I don't remember what it was about again. Was it about someone like house sitting?
I actually did not read the back.
Following a long-standing feud and looking to settle a score, a woman decides to dismantle her home alone and by hand and move it across something, a harsh New England winter. Sorry, I couldn't read it because the stickers, they're like geniuses. They put the sticker. You know, it's in the thrift shop and the barcode is no longer functional, why aren't we just covering that with the price tag? Like what? Like, that's like a much better place to put it than to put it over the synopsis or anyways. I don't know what this one got. Let's check out the reading for this one.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't have anything to go off of with my reading for this one, so I'm just gonna loosely say 3.5. 3.63.
3.52.
Oh my gosh, I was so much closer the first time. Okay. Well, see, if I get started and I'm not liking it, it can go to a free library. $5.49 though, it better be good. It better be good.
Right? Yo.
And then last but not least, I brought Charlotte. Yeah. Last but not least, I brought Charlotte to go to a hardware store here in Canada. It's called Canadian Tire, and recently they started having like little book sections in there. My husband, when he goes shopping there, because obviously he knows that I like books. Oh, there's the price in there. He will show me wherever there are books, if there are books in a particular area or whatever, and he's been showing us that there are books here. So Charlotte went in and she didn't find anything for herself as per usual, because I think I kind of knew that. I just said go and check it out. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they have like little kid books, and then they have like adult books, but they don't have anything in between. So
why is there just hard? Y'all are just hard to shop for.
I don't know.
They don't. I also don't think they had any fantasy either.
No.
Yeah. So they have a lot of like romance, contemporary romance, and thrillers.
Yeah.
Which are like, I think those are like just the easiest to move, because those are the easiest people read, like especially women.
Exactly, because they just like go through. You know?
Yeah, real fast. So, anyways, this one's called Second Chance. Second Chance at Sunflower Ranch, by Carolyn Brown. Never heard of her, but it's a bit of like a cowboy romance.
Ooh, some country. We're gonna add some country.
I'm gonna add some country to mine, because let me know if you guys have ever read anything like country romance, because I have not really. I want to think. I feel like I have in the past. I just can't think right now. Yeah, I have. I've read a couple, but I've read them off of, it was on my Kindle, and it was a long, long time ago, so I can't recall the names of them, and they were also like interracial at the same time, couple.
Yeah.
So it would be different to read, just different. I've just never been in this genre that much. So let me know if you've ever read anything like this. This is obviously nothing like mainstream, nothing we've seen before. Definitely nothing that I don't think is circulating on Book Talk, but that's the whole point. I like to read different things too while reading some of the books that are very popular. That's good. Yeah, this was selling for $5.99. It's brand new, and it's just one of those cute little books. It's actually really cute. It goes, will a secret baby finally bring them together? And I'm really excited about this because I have been wanting to read this trope for a while. I've been hearing everyone talk about like, you know, like pregnancy tropes or like stuff like that, and I'm like, what is it? No one ever mentions the book. They're just talking about the trope and their dislike for it and stuff like that. But I actually have read a couple way back in the day, and I didn't mind them because it ended well. So we'll see. This one has I didn't even know it had a secret baby. Okay, that's really interesting. It said retired combat medic Jess Ryan hasn't been home much since he enlisted. Oh, Jesse. Okay, why did I just shorten that? I thought it was Jess. Jesse Ryan hasn't been home much since he enlisted 20 years ago. What have you been doing?
20 years.
Now he's headed back to Texas to help take care of his aging foster parents and run Sunflower Ranch. But when he gets there, he finds his parents' live-in nurse in Addison Hall, his high school best friend, and the woman he always regretted leaving behind after their one steamy night together before he shipped out. He's not all surprised that their chemistry is still sparkling, but Jesse is shocked to learn Addie gave birth to a little girl after 9 months after he left. His little girl. Oh my goodness. Okay. Addie has her hands full as a single mom of a 19-year-old daughter who suddenly wants to rebel at everything. The last thing she needs is Jesse Ryan complicating her life even further, especially since she's always had a crush on the handsome cowboy. But the more time she spends with Jesse, the more she wonders what might happen if they finally let their friendship blossom into something more and became the family she'd always hoped for.
Oh, wow.
So cute. And this book includes like a bonus novella. I don't know, I've never experienced this writing. I've never experienced this writing or this writer before, so taking a chance and I will let you guys know how that goes. I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, did we review this? I think we reviewed it. I reviewed this, and I think it was reviewed by close to 2,000 people, and it was like a 4.2 star or something like that. So people gave it really good reviews, and it seems like a quick little read. So yeah, that's it for our little haul. But yeah, everything's making sound in our house right now. Yeah. The fan's on, the ice machine's going, everything for like the hottest summer. It's like a really hot summer day. So literally. Yeah, our experience wasn't the same, but it was still nice to kind of go out and see what was out there.
Exactly. It's always just fun anyway to browse the books. Even if you don't get anything, it's just nice to be surrounded by books.
Yeah. And I just want to put that out. While it's like I don't want to say a fail this week because I still came up with stuff, but while it wasn't what we expected this week, I just want to point out to you, if you want to go book shopping or thrifting, just be aware. The books, they change from week to week. People drop off stuff all the time. I have a box of things in my car right now that I'm going to drop off, books included. So it just kind of goes to show you that the turnover will be different from week to week. And even while you might not be keen on finding exactly what you're looking for, there are other options. Sometimes you come up with new stuff, like I did.
Exactly.
I came up with a lot of new stuff. So, yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. And
we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Y'all.